to you. I know he's just not right for you. And you could tell me if I'm off, but I see it on your face when you say that he's the one.
7:51 on TSN 690. It's Weekend Game Plan. I'm your host, Matthew Ross, at Matthew Words on Twitter if you want to weigh in on Twitter. You can also follow Dave Trentadue on Twitter. And Dave's got a poll. It's got a Twitter poll right now related to the Montreal Canadiens. If you want to weigh in, I just voted. At Dave Trentadue. What is your poll question today, Dave?
It is, how many points are you expecting from the Habs this weekend, considering they're facing both the Blues and the Bruins?
All right. And what'd you go with? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4?
0, 0 and 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right.
So. All right. What did you vote?
I'm not telling you. It's a secret. It's an anonymous poll.
Oh, I see. You got to pull that curtain behind you and pick a lever.
Exactly.
It's very personal. All right, fair enough. Let's talk some amateur sports. Don't forget, by the way, up next on this program, 8:05, Habs Breakfast, Mitch Melnick, Amanda Stein, talking some Canadians.
Weekend Game Plan gets out into the community with Suburban Newspaper sports editor Mark Lidbetter and the Amateur Sports Report.
Hey, Mark, how you doing?
Matthew, nice to talk to you.
I know, right? It's I missed you last couple of weeks on the program. I was away, so looking forward to talking some amateur sports. Now, you've really concised this one down here. I don't even know if that's an expression. As an English major, I should. But 3 key points for the Amateur Sports Report from Mark Lidbetter this week. Let's start with gymnastics, which is cool because we never really talk about that, but this is an interesting story you have.
Yeah, it is. Our artistic gymnastics athletes and coaches of the years were announced for 2016 at a high-performance meet in Halifax last weekend. And the men's artistic gymnastic age group coach of the year is Adrian Ballan from Laval. And he's with the Laval Excellence Club and is the coach of some of Canada's top young talent, including national team athletes William Imard, Felix Dolce, and Oliver Mendez-Thibault. Now, Dolce was the novice all-around Canadian champion in 2016, while Amard finished second in the junior division. And at this competition, in the apparatus in the finals in the 14-15 men's competition, Dolce of Laval Excellence took to the gold on the floor, rings, and vault. And also, I'd like to mention from one of the other clubs, Club Gymnica in Repentigny, René Cournoyer took center stage, winning 3 gold medals and 1 bronze to add to his previously won all-around title from the Friday night performance last week. So Cournoyer was golden on the rings, the vault, and the parallel bars out there. So, you know, some things we don't really hear about at the national level, and they go on to international competition, like you say, is gymnastics. So I just wanted to give a tip of the hat to these guys and, of course, to the coach, because without the coaches, the athletes don't develop.
Mark Lidbetter of the Suburban joining us here on the program. It really is all about coaching. Hey, that matters in every sport. Look at the Belichick success in football, of course. All right, elsewhere locally, in fact, we're in my neighborhood. I'm a Côte Saint-Luc guy. What's happening hockey-wise in Côte Saint-Luc?
Well, for the last several years, as part of the Côte Saint-Luc Winter Carnival, which you can go and enjoy with your family, Matt.
What? I do every year. Now, I used to like, when my kids were really, really little, I used to like the pancake breakfast. That was like the big thing. McDonald's sponsors it. Ronald McDonald comes, but one of my kids has a fear of Ronald McDonald's. So yeah, we've kind of avoided the breakfast side of it. But you're right. There's a lot of fun to be had at that. There's even warm beverages. There's a lot of stuff going on. But hockey wise, what's happening?
Well, they go a step better than just having a Winter Classic game. They have their annual outdoor Pee Wee A national tournament. Now, the puck drops starting Monday night on the 13th, and it runs through to the finals on the 19th. It's at the Confederation Annex, which is at Trudeau Park, right behind the Moscovich Arena. Yeah,
I think locals call it the barn. It's basically an outdoor rink, but with a roof, which is very cool.
Kind of reminds me of the old LCC rink. And this time around, it's going to be the largest tournament to date. They've got 18 teams, 34 games. Even a team from Rwanda is coming in for the tournament. And there's always a few teams from the Ottawa area that come in and take part.
Now, I'm a Côte Saint-Luc guy, Mark. How come I wasn't asked to drop the puck or something? Somebody from TSN 690. Put in a good word, Mark. I mean, come on.
Yeah, you know what? I'll run that by the recreation department. There you go. Maybe for the final on
listen,
the following week.
It says that they're starting on Monday. I'm 2 minutes away. I work from home. I'm happy to come by and do it.
There you go. I'll send them an email. I'll drop a dime.
There you go.
The final will be next Sunday afternoon, and it's going to be at 3 p.m. So hopefully the weather's going to cooperate. Looks like it's always iffy when it's outdoor hockey, but they try and keep the ice great.
Very cool, very cool. And let's finish it off with a sport that is played in summer, which on a day like today everyone's thinking about, soccer. Yeah,
Canada Soccer announced their roster for the CONCACAF Men's U20 Championships, which is going to take place starting on the 17th of February in San Jose, Costa Rica. And you have a pair of local Montreal boys that will be part of the team. You have Zachary Brault-Guillard, who actually plays for the U19 Olympique Lyonnais team in France. And you have Thomas Meyer-Giguère, who comes out of the Impact of Montreal Football Club program. Now, Brault-Guillard was 17 years old when he made his debut in the Canadian Youth Program in 2016. And Meyer-Giguère, who is in Assumption now, was 16 years old when he made his debut with the program in 2014. So a couple up-and-comers are going to help try and get Canada a podium at this CONCACAF championship.
He is... Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say soccer indoor also, because you were saying it's summer sport, but Laval, over the next 2 weekends, they have their big national indoor tournament going on from U9 to U18, A and AA. And the boys go this weekend, and the girls go next weekend. And I'm heading out there later today to check out a couple of games.
What's the arena, or what's the gym?
That's at the Bois de Boulogne Soccer Complex out in Laval.
All right, well, very cool, because I played indoor soccer as a kid as well, and it's a wild sport, kicking the ball off the wall and stuff like that. It's really cool.
Well, it's advanced a lot now with all that, with the complex. We're not in the rinks anymore, but it's a lot of fun.
Very cool. Mark can be reached. You have an item for Mark to cover with the Suburban newspapers, which is the suburban.com. You can email him sports@thesuburban.com and get your relative covered as well. Mark, thanks so much.
My pleasure. Have a great week, guys. And I'm off to vote on Dave's topic of the day.
Oh, all right. And you can follow Mark as well on Twitter @LidLines if you want to follow Mark there.